In the deep and rich mythology of ancient Egypt, the four sons of Horus are a group of four gods tasked with protecting the souls of the dead and guiding them in the afterlife. These four gods are personifications associated with the organs removed during the mummification process and preserved in canopic jars. Canopic jars are the places where these organs are stored and protected, with each jar symbolized by one of these gods. While the heart was left inside the body because it was believed to embody the soul, the brain was considered unimportant and discarded. The other organs were mummified and placed in the canopic jars. In this video, we will explore these four gods. Imsety. Imsety is depicted as a god with a human head and represents the south. He protects the liver, and his guardian is Isis. Isis, known as the goddess of magic and childbirth, is believed to assist Imsety in safeguarding the liver. For the ancient Egyptians, the liver was seen as the place where blood was stored and purified. Duamutef. Duamutef is a jackal-headed god who symbolizes the east. He protects the stomach and is guarded by Neith. Neith, the goddess of war and hunting, guides Duamutef in his duty to protect the stomach. In ancient Egypt, the stomach was associated with digestion and rebirth. Hapi. Hapi is depicted as a baboon-headed god and represents the north. He protects the lungs and is guarded by Nephthys. Nephthys, the goddess of death and darkness, is believed to support Hapi in safeguarding the lungs. The lungs symbolize breathing and life force. Qebehsenuef. Qebehsenuef is a falcon-headed god who symbolizes the west. He protects the intestines and is guarded by Selket. Selket, the goddess of venom and healing, is believed to assist Qebehsenuef in safeguarding the intestines. In ancient Egypt, the intestines were thought to be the place where waste was expelled and purified. The four sons of Horus are also described as figures who assist the king in his ascension to the sky and are considered the king's companions. This association dates back to the Old Kingdom period, and they are said to be not only the children of Horus, but also his spirits. The representation of these four protective gods can be found in depictions of mummified men with the heads of a jackal, baboon, human, and falcon. These portrayals emphasize their roles in protecting the souls of the dead and guiding them in the afterlife. This deep and rich mythology of ancient Egypt reflects the belief that death was merely a transition and that the soul continued on an eternal journey.